Viewer discretion.
Hey everybody, it's dafobra, and a purchase that I've been putting a lot of thought into is to buy a new set of gloves. Now these would be my 75% gloves, meaning I'd use them 75% of the riding season. Not in extreme cold. I do have those built waterproof gloves, and not in the extreme hot because I have those Alpinestars Arbiter, the leather mesh gloves. But currently I'm using speed and strength gloves, which are good. You know, they're shorty gloves. They're leather. They have plastic knuckle protector. They have a lot of foam on the fingers, elastication at the fingers, a lot of flexibility, a pad on the palm. You know, I've had these a couple of years. They really weren't expensive. They're very comfortable, and they have a decent amount of protection. But it's time to kind of step up my game a little bit. So a few of us met up at Revzilla this past weekend. And if you get down there, you got to check the place out in Philadelphia, the Gear Boutique. And if you get down there, you have to talk to Kat. She knows everything. Really amazing. And she's like my go-to down there. So thank you, Kat, for everything. So I went down there. I was looking at some shorty gloves, and the criteria I was looking at was I wanted a shorty glove, I wanted almost all leather construction, and I wanted a good amount of protection. And it kind of brought me to the Dainese stuff, and I do have a Dainese Xantum jacket, and I was incredibly impressed at the quality of that jacket, and I did a review. Maybe I'll put a link up. So I was looking at a couple of, I looked at the Dainese Carbon Cover SST shorty gloves, really nice. The Druid SST, and the, what I eventually settled on, well, no, I shouldn't even say settle, but what I eventually chose was the Dainese 4-stroke. Here they are. These are the Dainese 4-stroke shorty gloves. They are just being now closed out. The original retail on these things was $179.95. I paid $132 at the Gear Boutique for them. Like I said, they're being closed out because the new ones, the 4-stroke Evos, have just been released, and I think they're just coming out now. But there's only some subtle differences, so I'm not really worried about it. Let me tell you a little bit about the glove. It is full leather construction, cowhide and goatskin. It's got a nice elastic cuff right here with a Velcro closure. Okay, it really fits beautifully. It's got elastication here. It's got hard plastic at the finger protectors right here. It's got a stainless steel knuckle protector and a piece that protects the back of your hand with a panel. It's a little raised with foam with extra leather. It's single stitched. The Evo that just came out is actually double stitched. It also has what's called a DCP, the distortion control protector right here for your pinky, which is really good. I mean, heaven forbid you ever need it. It's got some protection for your pinky. And it also has some Clarino right here as reinforcement. The Evo actually has hard plastic there with another layer of leather. So that's another change there. Flipping it over, it's got some synthetic suede here, like Clarino style stuff. It's got extra leather for the controls. It's got perforation along the palm, along the back here, and a little bit in the fingers, but not a ton of perforation. It's got a palm slider that turns into a lateral slider here. It just has a great amount of protection, but it's not intrusive at all, which is what's nice. You throw it on. By the way, this is a size large. I typically wear a large in most brands, except for Alpinestars. I tend to wear an extra large there. They fit beautifully. Finger length is great right out of the box. They're going to break in a little bit, but not, hopefully not too much because they feel really good. I haven't ridden with them yet because the roads are terrible, but I can't wait to do so. And, I have a couple of buddies who have this. My buddy Rhino, he's got these, and he really likes that. I think he's going to spring for the Evos. But, he couldn't say enough great things about them. So this gives you a really high level of protection, probably one of the highest levels of protection you can get from a shorty glove. They're very comfortable, and they look pretty badass. I mean, this is the all-black colorway. I was looking at the white. I figured that's going to get dirty really quick. And you know what? The branding gives it just enough kind of pizzazz, you know what I mean, to look nice. So overall, I'm very pleased with this glove. And sometimes you think about if you want to spend this kind of money when you get up to this price point for a pair of gloves. But then again, heaven forbid you ever have an off event, if you call it that. The first thing that you're going to do is put your hands out. So you really want to protect yourself as much as you can. And I think at this level of protection, you really can't go wrong. So there they are, the Dainese Guanto 4-stroke gloves. And like I said, if you're watching this and they're now gone, check out the Dainese 4-stroke Evo gloves, which are very similar with a couple of enhancements. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. Any questions, put them in the comments below, and thanks for watching. See ya.